Hi there, I'm Sandy LeBlanc from fitjourney.ca and here to talk to you a little bit about lower back strain. I've been observed in working with lots of long distance runners, cyclists, and other endurance athletes that low back complaints are common. And I've also observed that they tend to happen when people have tight hips and tight hamstrings, so there's a lot of synergy between those muscle groups. But to focus in on the lower back, the back is fairly complex. It doesn't just go linearly. There's your lat muscles that come up this way and your erectus spinae that come vertically, and then there's your glutes that come diagonally out. So no one stretch is going to really address the low back. You probably need to do a combination of things that work for your body. But let me give you one great strength training tip first, and then we'll get into some stretching. So this is a pose borrowed from yoga. This is called Locust pose. There's many variations of this pose. I'm just going to take you through one today. So just coming into an awareness of your back and your torso on the mat. Try to lengthen your lower back, keeping the tailbone pulled under without really squeezing your glutes, but not arching the back. So just find a little bit of length there. And keep your neck safe too by having your head looking down at the mat, so not arching or straining the neck. We're just going to lift the arms and lift the legs. And we're going to lower them back down. And then add the breath to this. So we inhale, lengthen, point the fingers, point the toes. Exhaling down. And we'll do that again. Inhale. It's kind of like a long stretch while you're contracting the muscles in the back. Good. Maybe do 10 of those. And then when you're done, lift your body back up. Take a little break in child's pose. Walk your body back. Take your hips towards your heels. Maybe rest your forehead on the mat. Just breathe. And you can kind of sway your hips side to side to get into your back here as well. Okay, so that's an awesome way to strengthen your back when your back isn't acute with strain. 3 awesome stretches for the back. I'm going to give you a standing one. So maybe when you come back from your ride or your long run, just come into a wide stance, bend your knees, walk yourself down till you're hanging upside down. You can hold the opposite elbows and let your upper body be dead weight. And my knees are bent here, so I'm not getting a stretch in my hamstrings. I am getting a stretch in my lower back. Maybe let me just show you how that looks from the sides. So nice wide stance, toes out. My knees are not going to go forward. My hips are going to go back. And my knees stay bent. Hang upside down. Let the upper body weight. Just give a nice traction stretch. And to come up, bend the knees. Use your legs to come up. Okay. Another combination of poses borrowed from yoga. Cat and cow. So coming down onto your hands and knees, spread your fingers quite wide so you have a good base of support. Just going to press into the mat, let the head come down and let your back round. Pressing into the mat, feeling a big stretch all the way down your back. And then switch back to a neutral spine and come into cow pose, lifting the head up, lengthening and extending your hips. And then go back and forth. So maybe breathe out as you come into cat. Breathe in as you come up into cow. Maybe do this 5 times going through this cycle. You might feel it's really tight the first couple of times you do it, but then after you get to the 5th time, it's going to feel quite a bit different, quite a bit less tension. Good. And then one more, coming down to laying on your back. Going to bend the knees, have your arms out from your sides. Take your left leg over your right leg. So coming into a leg cross, and already that's just creating a nice gentle stretch into the side of my lower back. And then we're going to twist to the right, so moving away from the top leg. And just coming over. I'm coming over really slowly so I can be careful and feel what's happening. And maybe stay over here for a couple of breaths, and then come back up. Your legs cross the same way and roll to the left. Using the left leg to press on the right leg to give a little assist and get into your right back. So maybe go back and forth 2 or 3 times with one leg cross, and then switch your leg cross and 2 or 3 times the other way. It's just a nice, safe way to get into your lower back. So there you have it, a good strength training idea and a few stretches for you to help alleviate strain in your lower back. But better yet, come to a yoga class at Fit Journey. Your body will thank you.